Welcome to my channel. This is Swoam Talk Soccer. Wow, it's another time on the stream where we give you undiluted Chelsea news and content. So also other football matters all over the world. Yes, I appreciate you for joining me one more time on this channel. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel like I promised, and I will always do. This is where we give you Chelsea content and news and also other football matters all over the world. Thank you one more time for joining me. Yes, it's currently going on at the United States of America, the Club World Cup. This is the first edition of it in this format, so it's going on currently, and we have clubs or teams qualifying for the quarterfinal of the event. You know, the event started on the 16th of June, and we're already in the quarterfinal of the event. You know, because of the event, FIFA or transfer windows was opened on the 1st of June and closed on the 10th of June for clubs that are participating at the Club World Cup going on currently in the United States of America. So teams that did business this particular time from the 1st to the 10th of June, especially for clubs participating in that competition. Chelsea also used that opportunity to capture the service of Leon Delap from Ipswich at this time, and is currently playing for Chelsea at the event in the United States of America. So the transfer window opens on the 1st of June and closed on the 10th of June for clubs participating at the event. So also it was reopened again on the 16th of June, and is going to remain like that till the 1st of September 2025. Yes, transfers. Some clubs are doing business all over the world. Some clubs are doing business, club to club business concerning player transfers going on all over the world. Chelsea were able to capture the service. Yes, let me put it this way. Chelsea and Borussia Dortmund came into agreement or agreed on a deal for Gittens, who's going to be transferred from Borussia Dortmund to Chelsea in a £55 million, including add-ons. He's going to become Chelsea player in a couple of days when his medical is scheduled and passed. And so Gittens is a Chelsea player by the agreement struck by the two teams on that player. Is going to sign a 7-year deal with Chelsea. Wow, we're expecting to see him in the colors of Chelsea Football Club in England, and we believe we'll be able to do wonders with the team as we look forward to the beginning of the season 2025-2026 season. So also Joao Pedro, yesterday there was an agreement between Brighton and Chelsea to bring Joao Pedro from Brighton to Chelsea. What a prolific player, what a prolific attacker. He can play as number 9, he can also play from the wings. He did wonders with Brighton last season, and I believe he's going to do the same thing in the colors of Chelsea when the transfer is 100% finished for this season and for the season coming starting in the month of June, on the month of August, pardon me, the month of August 2025. So Joao Pedro is a Chelsea player based on the agreement struck by the two teams, Brighton and Chelsea, for a £55 million with another £5 million in add-ons for Joao Pedro. He's also going to sign 7 years contract with Chelsea. Wow, good days are ahead. Good days are ahead for Chelsea. We are still looking forward for more signings. According to Chelsea Football Club, they said they are not done yet with signings for the season. We're still going to see more players coming into Chelsea. We also see players moving out of Chelsea to another club. Transfers. Those are the transfers that has happened in days, especially the one that concerns Chelsea Football Club. You know, our focus is on Chelsea Football Club. So also we talk about other teams too, but our focus on this channel is Chelsea Football Club, because we discuss Chelsea content, we discuss Chelsea news, and that is what we do predominantly on this channel. So those are the transfers that are currently happening, that are going to happen concerning Chelsea Football Club. Like I said, the Club World Cup is currently going on in the United States of America. We are the quarterfinal stage of the competition. What a competition! What a beautiful display of football we have witnessed in the past 2 weeks. It started on the 16th of June and it's still going on currently. What a football display we have seen so far in the competition. I've been surprised, I've been wowed by some teams that are participating in the competition, like some teams from Brazil, even teams from Africa did excellently well, somehow, some way, because we're thinking they'll be massacred with as many goals as possible, but they've been able to hold their own and play some big teams in Europe, and they've been able to pull in surprises concerning those teams. Although none of them qualified for the round of 16, but they did well and performed well in that particular competition. Player teams like Esperance de Tunis of Tunisia, teams like El Ali of Egypt, teams like Melody Sundown of South Africa. Those are the teams that participated in the competition, but they are already out. They didn't qualify for the round of 16. At the round of 16 matches that have been played so far, we have Palmeiras, who beat Botafogo 1-0. So also Benfica lost 4-1 to Chelsea. What a game of football concerning Benfica and Chelsea. When we thought the game was going to end in 1-1 or probably go to penalty, but Chelsea did the magic. The magical. Chelsea did the unbelievable. They turned it around and scored 3 good goals in the extra time of the game. Goals from Nkunku, goals from Pedro Neto, who has been doing fantastically well for Chelsea in the recent days, even for his country. Also the goal also from Dewsbury Hall, who I believe will leave in Chelsea at the end of the season, because I don't think he has a place next season with Chelsea based on the number of players we are bringing in at this present time. So it was Benfica 1, Chelsea 2. It was also PSG 4. Inter Miami, Lionel Messi's team lost to PSG 4-0. I wasn't seeing that happening. I wasn't seeing that coming, but it happened. Lionel Messi lost to PSG 4-0. You remember Lionel Messi played for PSG. Your people PSG after leaving Barcelona, he went to PSG and spent like 2 seasons. I believe I'm right, 2 seasons or 3 seasons at PSG. So also Flamengo lost to Bayern by 2-4, 4-2, 4 to Bayern and 2 to Flamengo. I see Jorginho there struggled a lot of time to keep up with the pace of the game yesterday. They lost to Bayern 4-2 or 2-4, and Jorginho played his own part in the game, and he couldn't save his team from losing to Bayern Munich yesterday, one of the quarterfinals of the game. So also Inter lost to Fluminense of Brazil. You remember Fluminense of Brazil? That is where Thiago Silva is playing for currently. They defeated Internacional by 2-0. And currently Man City is playing Al Hilal of Saudi Arabia. I think it was 2-2 by the time I checked the score. At that time, I believe Man City will have turned the game around by this time, and I'm going to give you the results later when we stream for this particular content. So it's Man City 2, Al Hilal 2 currently going. And tomorrow, Real Madrid is facing Juventus in another round of 16 game, while Borussia Dortmund will face Monterrey. Wow, in another game. So at the end of tomorrow, we'll have seen the 8 teams that will qualify for the quarterfinals of the competition. What a big competition with big money. As it is now, I think Chelsea has already cooked in maybe close to £30 million or $30 million, sorry, on this competition, because when you qualify for the competition, FIFA gave each team a particular amount of money, millions of dollars. When you qualify for the next stage, gives you another millions of dollars. And if you win in a game, you also cut it off with you also go away with several millions of dollars for teams for winning games, and for teams for qualifying for the next stage of the competition. So it's such a huge competition with big money attached to it. I believe each team that are participating in this competition will smile, and they're already smiling because of the big money they're going to go away with when they are done with the competition. Yes, those are the matches played for the quarterfinal of the game, and we are looking forward to the last game that we played tomorrow between Real Madrid and Juventus. So also Borussia Dortmund and Monterrey tomorrow. At the end of tomorrow, we'll see the teams that will be qualifying for the quarterfinal. Already, Chelsea, one of the teams that qualify for the quarterfinal, and Palmeiras will be meeting on Friday, the 4th of July, for the first quarterfinal game of the competition. You remember Palmeiras, that is where Chelsea new boy Estavo Williams is playing for. He's cup tie. He cannot play for Chelsea because he still has his team. You can only play for Chelsea after the end of this particular competition. But he's a player of Chelsea. Let me say already. He hasn't. Yes, he has signed, but he cannot come to Chelsea until the end of July. That is the end of the competition. That is when he officially becomes Chelsea player. So Estavo Williams is going to play against Chelsea. What a game of football. I can't wait to watch that game between Palmeiras and Chelsea on Friday for the first quarterfinal game of the Club World Cup currently going on in the United States of America. So other teams will also pair it up for the quarterfinal of the game. By the end of tomorrow, we'll be able to see the full features for the quarterfinal of the game. Wow, I've been enjoying myself watching those games. I believe you've been enjoying yourselves too. This is what we're talking about, good football. What an atmosphere we've been experiencing for the past 2 weeks in the Club World Cup. What a game of football we've been watching the past 2 weeks at the Club World Cup, and I believe we are all enjoying it. Teams are playing one another with intensity. They're playing one another with passion, and we are all enjoying that. Thank you, FIFA, for putting up together this part of this kind of competition. I believe we are enjoying. Initially, we were thinking, oh, do we really need this competition? This is an extension of time for the players. Would they be able to rest? Are they supposed to do before the season commences? But we now discover that the game is beautiful. We discover that we are enjoying the game as it progresses. We are enjoying it with good morning attached to it. So thank you, FIFA, for this particular competition. And that one will come up in the next 4 years. We don't know where it's going to be, but we know it's going to come up again in the next 4 years. As for this one, we're enjoying it. I want to keep enjoying it till the two teams that will be playing in the final are emerged for that particular competition. Thank you one more time for joining me on this particular stream. I believe you are enjoying it and you've been able to hear good content concerning football, concerning Chelsea, concerning the Club World Cup going on in the United States of America. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for joining me. Now don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you have any comment, come on, send your comment. Let's talk about it as we proceed on this stream. Like I said, I told you, we always give you the best of the content concerning Chelsea and other football matters all over the world. Yes, transfers still going on. We're still expecting clubs to agree on players. We're expecting players to move from one club to another club. As we express it, that yours sincerely will give you feedback, give you news on all those transfers that have happened, like we've been giving you in the past, and I should look forward to it as we do so. Thank you one more time for joining me, and as we finish the stream for tonight, do have a beautiful day ahead, and thank you.